Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, I ain't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd come over here on here and talk about, you know, uh, let's talk about what's happening in my life and about mental illness, and go over some topics. What's happening in my life. Uh, talk about mental illness because I have it, and some other topics that we'll get into later. But first, my computer went shot, so now I gotta buy a new laptop. So when I buy that new laptop, I might throw this in away or might sell it for scrap, who knows. And well, what's happening in my life? Well, turned 36 this past January, and as you can see, I'm still single. I might well get used to that. I probably won't meet nobody. I'll probably be single by the time I'm 40. So, yep, from 1-year-old to 36-year-old. Single all the way through. I never had a girlfriend. I never had a date. I never come close to being married. You know, I was always shy, and I avoided people because I got picked on a lot in school. So I got picked on so much in school that I had to drop out, and I fell behind also, which is why another reason why I dropped out. See, I started school in kindergarten, then went to the first grade, then went to the second grade. Past second grade, went to the third grade, failed the third grade. Went to the fourth grade, the fifth grade, the sixth grade, failed the sixth grade, went to the seventh grade, eighth grade, and I failed the eighth grade, and that was all she wrote. So, that's my whole schooling. So, I failed third, sixth, and eighth. So, when I was in the eighth grade, 9, 10, 11, I was supposed to be in the 11th grade. That's right. When I was in the 8th grade, I was 16 years old. That would put me in the 11th grade, but I never made it to high school. I dropped out in the 8th grade when I was 16. If I had failed the 8th grade again, I would have been a 17-year-old in the 8th grade. Do you know how embarrassing that would have been? 17 years old and in the 8th grade. Wow. That's another reason I dropped out. I could have been an 18-year-old in the 8th grade. How dumb would that have been? Yeah, 16 years old in the 8th grade. So you all can see why I dropped out. I just have a 7th grade education, which is why I draw disability and I get food stamps, and that's it. I don't have no job skills or nothing. Without disability, I'm pretty much screwed. Yep. So, you know, people may judge me being on disability and getting food stamps, but hey, I can't do nothing about it. I tried to get my GED, couldn't do that. Couldn't even, it's too hard. They computerized the GED test now, so it'd be impossible for me to get it now. So I have no job skills whatsoever, which makes it tougher, if not impossible, for me to get a relationship with a woman. My only hope is, if I win the lottery, I'll have a lot of money. Or, if I discover how to make money on the internet, that's good too. But other than that, you know, I'm going to have to make money somehow if I want a relationship. Because women will not date a broke man. It's just not in their DNA. It's as simple as that. You know, women figure, you know, they're not going to date a broke man, because what is a broke man going to do for them? They will be the ones taking care of the broke dude, and he'll be living off of them. That's not sexy at all. So, I can see why women reject me. You know. But I figure, I see these guys around Owen County, and they have girls, and they're freaking broker than I am. So I can't figure out how they get girls if they are broker than I am. Because, you know, I don't have a vehicle or anything. So, I guess these girls, everybody here settle for anything. It's 11:30 p.m. at night. Yeah. I had the music playing today in my apartment, and the manager knocked on my door and told me to turn the music down. I got busted today for having loud music. Well, I don't want to get kicked out of here, so I got to be careful. I live in an apartment. You can't have loud music. I had that loud music today. She heard it. She knocked on my door, said, "Hey, turn that down. We can hear it all the way outside." So, yeah, I figure, you know, I just want to get a house. So, if I get a house, have all the loud music I want, nobody will tell me to turn it down, nobody can tell me to get out, it'll be my house, my land, you know, I can do whatever. But until that time, I gotta follow the rules, or, you know, I'll be out the door and won't have no place to live, you know, I'll lose my apartment. And I definitely do not want to lose my apartment with no place to go, you know, because I don't have no friends to let me stay with them. Don't have no family, so this apartment, you know, I gotta keep a roof over my head. So if she told me to turn it down today, that's what I did. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. I ain't gonna have no more loud music. If I play my music from now on, I ain't gonna have it loud. So I learned my lesson. Besides, I'm scared of her. Yeah, I just want to talk about the holidays coming up. You got Thanksgiving coming up. You got Halloween coming up. Labor Day, Christmas, New Year's, and after New Year's, it's Valentine's Day. So, you know, it's one holiday after another one. And all these holidays, you know, have to deal with families and all that. They made Christmas out like, you know, be with your family and loving holiday and all that, but it's not like that for everybody, especially me. I'll tell you how my Christmas goes. I'll tell you how it went last year. Last year I didn't get one present. I didn't get nothing for Christmas. I sat alone on Christmas. Sat alone on Thanksgiving. And I actually cried when I was alone on Thanksgiving. Yeah. Sit alone in my apartment on Thanksgiving. And stuff like that. Sit alone on Christmas. I don't get kissed on New Year's. I'm alone on New Year's. Valentine's Day is really bad because all couples go out, but guess what? I'm stuck in my apartment alone. So yeah, I hate Valentine's Day. You know, most people like it, but I hate it. Just another day to me. It's that way with Christmas too, you know, it's just another day, you know, but I do take advantage of the Christmas sales, you know, like get me a flat screen or something like that. I do take advantage of the sales, because, you know, come around Christmas I might get a TV on sale or a computer or something like that. You know, other than that, I just don't like Christmas. Yeah. Lost my dad when I was 7 years old, so yeah, I suffer from depression. I suffer from bipolar. I suffer from antisocial disorder, and I suffer from anxiety attacks, anxiety disorder. I have panic attacks. Um, yeah, so I think I have a little touch of schizophrenia. I ain't really sure. Um, yeah, so I got some mental disorders. The big one is depression. I suffer bad from depression. Uh, yeah, depression. If anybody out there suffers from depression, you're not alone. I suffer bad from depression. Um, I'll tell you who my cable company is here. See, it's Inside Connect Cable. Yeah, they're a pretty good cable company. I also have a Fingerhood book. I like Fingerhood. See? Fingerhood. Fingerhood. I like Fingerhood. Uh, yeah, I've been on the internet all day. So, that's what I like to do. Surf on the internet. Um, as you all can see, I got a shave. I don't shave hardly. That's another form of depression, is you don't want to do anything. Yeah. It sucks not having any friends. It sucks not having any family, and it sure as heck sucks. You know, never have been married, never had a date. I've never had a birthday party. I've never been on vacation. I've been stuck in this town all my life. You know, I've been picked on, called names, you name it. And yeah, I got wounds, battle scars, you name it, all over my body. Oh, so now you can see the lines right there. It's taking a toll on me. So Anybody out there, you know, has went through the hell I've been put through, I know how you feel. Trust me. I know better than anyone else how you feel. Anybody out there suffering from depression or anything, or being alone on the holidays? It can be difficult. I mean, it's difficult for me to get through the holidays, but I gotta remember it's just one day, you know, and it'll pass, and then people, you know, it'll be back to normal before you know it. People will be struggling to survive, you know. It's just a day that you have to get through. That's all. I mean, you can't do nothing about it. Christmas will come, and Christmas will go, you know. You just have to get through it. But what I usually do, how I usually get through it is on Christmas, before Christmas, I usually buy myself a Christmas gift, you know, each Christmas, so I don't get left out and I have a little Christmas. But that's pretty much it. I was thinking about getting me a plasma or a police scanner for Christmas or something like that. It'd be nice. I'm going to start making more of these videos, you know, talking about just random things. You know, I ain't going to make videos of me setting myself on fire or doing stupid shit, you know, like jumping on cars or something like that, you know. I'd probably make some videos outside if I could to show you all where I live, but I have to buy some webcams to do that. You know, webcammers or a camcorder. I'm sure I'll buy a camcorder in the future and hook it up to my computer and show you all some really cool stuff around my town when I figure out how to use it. Because I'm not technical savvy at all. That's why my damn computer messed up. I gotta buy a new computer. Damn computer messed up and it wouldn't do anything. My information could be hacked, you know. Yeah, I had to cancel some accounts. Been on these dating sites, I've had no luck, and I can understand why I've had no luck, because I'm freaking broke. Who's gonna date me? Yeah. But yeah, I like making these cool videos and stuff like that, you know, just talking about random things. You know, if you want to subscribe to my video, you can. You know, it's just up to you. You know, I got on YouTube to become famous, but it's not happened yet, you know. My videos are just not popular. Maybe it's because I don't make that many of them, or I don't know if you have to edit them or something. I don't really care. I don't even really care if I edit them or not. Don't really care. I mean, if you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. Simple as that. But I do like to go over some topics and stuff like that. You know, people have had it worser than me. I understand that, you know. But I do complain about some things, like I've never had a relationship or anything like that. But, you know, there's people living on the streets that never had a relationship, and You know, at least I have a roof over my head, and some people live on the streets and sleep on the streets, and they have it a lot worse than I do. So, you know, even though I never had a relationship or anything, and never been kissed, I'm still a 36-year-old virgin. Things could be a lot worse. You know, I could have an STD or something like that. You know, it's just sad that I never had any kids or anything like that. I wish, you know, I still wish that I would have had some kids, but it just never happened for me. You know, if I had a kid back in the 90s or something, I could have had a 16 or 18-year-old daughter, or could have had a son or something like that. But I guess that would never happen now. I guess I'm too old to have kids now. And, you know, my sexual peak was probably at 27 or something like that, so my sexual drive has went downhill. I have low testosterone, so even if I meet somebody, it's a lost cause. But I am going to start making more of these videos and stuff like that. What I might do is, it probably won't be good as some of the ones on here, but I might turn my computer toward my TV and let you watch as I play a video game or something. Maybe let you see how I do in video games, but it probably won't be good as the ones you see on here. I don't know how they put their games on there like that, but you know, I'm not technically savvy, like I said. You know, I don't make the best videos, but at least I give it an effort or something. I try. Yeah, the town I live in, Owen County, has nothing. Empty storefronts, has heroin in this town. A heroin epidemic in Orton is really bad. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is just scouring the internet looking to make money. I figure if I make money, at least I will attract some girls if I make some money. But probably I'll attract gold diggers. I'm not saying all women are like that, but if you flash money around, most likely you're going to attract gold diggers. I figure, hey, I'm poor, so if a girl likes me for being poor, if I become rich, you know, that way I would know if I had stayed poor or something like that, she'd love me no matter if I was rich or poor. But, you know, it's too bad that I didn't get a high school education. I guess I wasn't smart enough. I don't know what my IQ is, but I know it's not very high. But, you know, there are some things happened in my past, so I'm not going to get into that because it's private. But, you know, everybody has bad things happen to them, but your past is your past. I just hope I don't make the same mistakes in my future. You know. I saw this house I like, cost $94,000. I would have to come up with $94,000 to buy a house. Yep. $94,000 is a lot of money when you don't have it. So, you know, yeah, I hope every day for a relationship, but it never happens. You know, every single day that I get up, I wonder, is this the day I'm going to have a relationship with a woman? But, you know, women out there in abusive relationships and stuff like that, sad, really. Women in relationships where guys cheat on them and stuff like that. Women in relationships where guys don't work, they're broke like me, so yeah. I've tried hundreds of dating sites, nothing has worked. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. It'd been nice to have a relationship with a woman, you know, but the closest I ever come to a relationship was watching porn. I think that's as close as I will get to a woman, like ever. But but getting back to mental disorders, yeah, my bipolar and depression, manic depressive, whatever. Yeah, I don't even associate with people in this town. I keep to myself. You might say I have lone wolf syndrome. But that's my story. But anyways, I'm signing off for now, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See ya.